Hi guys, welcome to yet another production with Jolie on Jolie TV. It's your girl Jolie. How are you guys doing? Today on my production, I have a very special guest with me in the studio today to discuss, the the ongoing side chick controversy. How are you doing, Fancy? Accept the side chick. We should allow our husbands to have side chick. So first, what is your view when it comes to side chick?
Okay, sorry, Nigeria. The side chick business is a Fortune 500
Wow.
company right now. You know what I mean by Fortune 500? You know the Fortune 500 Fortune magazine released the 500 successful companies in America. So in Nigeria, wow, I would say it is a very, very industrious. It's a very industrious and lucrative business right now in Nigeria. Yeah. I think the side chick scene is more of hustle, and it's no matter if we accepting it or not accepting it. It is what it is. It is there, and if something is not done about Nigeria, Nigeria is to blame for the side chick business.
Nigeria? You want to blame?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to blame the society for
no unemployment?
Really?
Because you find out that most of the side chicks, they find it very difficult to live in America when it comes to a country like America because it's easier for them. Because Americans don't give money, you know that.
Yeah.
You come to America, you have to become a nurse or something, pharmacy or something, you gotta work.
Yeah.
Men don't just give out money. In America, the way they do in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So anybody who is not ready to work cannot live in America. So most of the side chicks, when they come to America, they look up for vacation and they go back. Yeah. So the side chick business now more of hustle. Obviously, if hungry anybody, the way they share man with anybody. You understand? Now hustle. Now money. Because if you look people like Bobrisky, they went the man, James Brown. James Brown talking now. Do you know James Brown? The other
the other cross dresser. The other Nigerian cross.
Bobrisky the second.
Yeah.
He said he's a man, that he's not a woman. Said it in a hustle. Now the money make and the drum. That's why they have to dress like ladies and also follow men to get money. It's more of hustle because he didn't get a job. So let's blame it on the government.
But I come to realize
because
that
most of these side chicks, I think side chicks, people who are full-time side chicks in Nigeria, when they decide to leave to relocate to the States or any other country, they start probably a nursing career or something. They start working. So let's blame Nigeria for it. I'm not supporting the side chicks because I'm not supporting them because I'm a married woman. I've been married for the past 14 years. And I would not find it uncomfortable if anybody is dating my husband. You understand?
Yeah.
But I am privileged to still have a lot of single friends. And I know what is going on there. I know what is going on out there. I have both married women as friends. I have also single girls as friends. And probably you're going to show the viewers my picture. I think a lot of people think I'm not even married. So I still have a lot of singles as friends. And trust me, my husband works at British American Tobacco. And he holds a good position there. But the money single girls are making in a week, people that I know personally, I'm making in a week from this side chick business. My husband they make in even 2 months. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you see side chicks now are buying houses in G-Wagon.
Exactly.
And, we have them in actresses. You see actresses. What is that they act? What the actresses they act? What they act? They go buy G-Wagon, they buy duplex, then they will come.
Range Rover.
God cannot do
and you know what? They pay cash.
Congratulations.
And you know what? You know what baffles me with the kind of prosperity or breakthrough that these actresses they actually pay cash.
Yeah.
They pay cash. You know, here in America, for you to buy a G-Wagon or a Range Rover, you have to do car notes. But I'm telling you, these people pay cash. They pay cash.
I know.
You know.
You know what? Before I relocated to America, I was living in Magodo. From Magodo, I was also living in Lekki. So there's nothing I cannot tell you. That's to them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I know how this thing works. I know not that, like I told you, I have a lot of single friends. I have single friends as friends that still live in Lekki. Okay?
Yeah.
And I get direct gist. And these people so-called actresses, if you know what they do, and even while I was living in Lekki, people who really know me when I was living in Lekki, they will know they used to use my house for movie production all the time. I've had popular actors and actresses come to my house. They use my house for movie, and even my neighbor's house for movie all the time. My house is always booked for movies.
Wow.
And most of these people that come for these movies, movie production are single girls, side chicks. I've seen in a situation where the sugar daddy who was sponsoring the production even came to my house.
But now now I just want to look at it because you said something. You said that it should be blamed by the society. That the society is
Yes,
to be
the
blamed.
government.
The government is to be blamed for because of
Exactly.
the high rate of unemployment. But
Exactly.
some people don't agree with you. You know, most people they said the wives should be blamed because maybe the man is probably not getting enough attention, enough
If I was
love.
not a wife, like I said, I've been married for 14 years and I'm blessed with two beautiful daughters. Okay? If they said the wife is to be blamed, if I'm not a wife, I would have said, oh, because I am married to a handsome man and my husband as well, I'm going to say this, is also a target of side chicks. Some people may say, oh, because I live in America or something. No, that's when I was living in Nigeria. My husband is also a target of side chicks. Because these girls will think, oh, he works with a multinational company, he has money and all that. Anybody who knows me, if you see me, you won't even know I have kids. You won't even know I'm married, right? Jolie, you agree?
Yeah, sure. I'm saying yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So, I am also
so you want us to
indirectly, yes.
So you want us to
So nobody will say there's nothing. There's nothing any side chick out there will wear that I fancy cannot wear. You know that.
Sure.
My
I agree with
waist
you.
is still size 26. My hips is 40. And my bust is 37. A complete figure 8.
Yeah. So it's not even a thing of they're not getting
Yes.
what.
So I speak well. I'm well educated. Have good, beautiful legs, beautiful face.
Yeah.
So it's not as maybe they don't see my pictures or something. All they need is money.
Yeah.
They need money. Especially when they see the wife looking good, they feel, oh, for the wife to be looking this way, it means there's a lot of money. They want to come and have their own share.
Yeah. National cake.
I'm gonna say it exactly as it is. Yeah, period.
Yeah. But I really don't want to say it's the government. Do you know why? Because
So,
you were once
okay,
you were
initially you were saying
fancy.
that's the blame, isn't it?
No, fancy.
So
Let's
it's
look
a
at it
good,
this way.
Somebody like me is having this topic right now, and I am being real. I'm being 100% real, right? I
Yeah.
don't think most women in my position will be as real as I am right now, but I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, but
Honestly,
you and I grew up.
Hunger no good.
No. Fancy, I don't want to
Hunger
agree.
no good.
I don't want
They are
to.
greedy.
I don't want to
They are
give it.
greedy.
Yes, they are greedy. Yes, and I don't want to
Yes,
blame it
it's just
100%.
greed. It's just greed. And well,
I agree with you when you say, greed, but I don't want to agree 100% that it's because of unemployment or the bad situation of the economy. Do you get me? Hello? I think I lost Fancy. Get Fancy back. Hello, Fancy. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, sorry, I lost you. Like I was saying, I didn't want to blame it on the society because you and I grew up in Nigeria. You and I grew up under the same condition, and we chose not to be someone's side chick, right?
yes.
So I that's why I said I don't want to blame it 100% on the society, or poverty.
You
Or
and
I
I
just
should
think
get
it's
married
greed. I think it's
and have
greed.
family.
I think it's people trying to, run faster than their shadow. I think it's people trying to achieve big stuff, very quick without taking baby
Let
steps.
me tell you something, because like I told you, when I was living in Lekki, I had the house was a duplex. Then I had a BQ at the back, and I rented it out to a single girl. Okay.
Yeah.
This single girl was from a good home. Her father is even a medical doctor. She's schooled at Babcock. They were living in the east. But what I noticed is that this single girl and her friends, her group of friends, they all came from the east with a mission. I grew up in Lagos. I think you also grew up in Lagos.
Yes, I do.
Bethany, we don't have and that these girls have. These girls come all the way from either the east or the south or somewhere, and the only place they want to live is Lekki VI. Because they already have plans for the kind of life they want, the kind of guys they want. She tells me all the time, Auntie, what I want now is a bastard billionaire. I think that was the greatest mistake I made in my life, to put a lady in my BQ. From 1 a.m. at night, 12 a.m., 2 a.m., that's when she's opening the gate, and then she's coming back home. Different vehicles coming to drop her unapologetically. She doesn't care. She's a single girl.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're not hiding it. All they have to do is just have one job that will pay them maybe 40,000, 60,000, 40,000, and they'll say, oh, I'm working class.
Mostly
The
marketing
money she was
jobs.
paying for rent, she was paying me, BQ, is not even enough to pay her rent in a year. Trust me. But she was living there. She was living in Lekki.
Wow.
And there are so many like that.
Yeah. So,
They come there with
so we should say it's
And
greed. We should say it's greed rather than the society.
Yes.
We should say it's
So,
greed rather than
yes.
the society.
But let me tell you something. I can bet you that same girl will come to the United States. I will not be a side chick. By the time she tries
Because
to
the
be a
environment
side chick
here,
for
they
1
would not
year,
even
she
give you
see
the
her mate
opportunity
now. Before
to.
you know, your mate's going to become nurse or doctor or one thing or the other.
Yeah.
She's going to go enter school.
Exactly.
Eh? She's going to go enter school, start from beginning to.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many side chicks in Nigeria that are now doing well in America. You know?
Yeah.
So let us blame it on the government.
Now,
I will tell
what
you
about
the
the
government, because I
man?
know side
What
chicks
about
that are doing well
the
now
men
in the United
involved?
States.
Now, what about the
That's
men
all men.
involved?
Yes.
Fancy, what about the men involved? What will make a
Men
man? What will make a man
You know,
want to
our
keep?
men are not cultured. Our Nigerian men are not cultured. They have seen it as the norm that women want money.
Yeah.
Women need money, and trust me. My friends would tell me, give it up for Nigerian men. For the whole world, the Nigerian men they spend fast. It's after Dubai men, the Arab men, and Bodo. Then the Arab and Nigerian they spend fast.
Yeah.
Okay, that is what I hear. That is what they tell me. So it is a norm, and you will hear other countries like South Africans, Kenyans, Uganda saying Nigerian men are too much. Nigerian men spend.
Yeah.
So I think it is a norm in Nigeria that we need to take care of our babies. These babies need money, and if you want to give them jobs, you want to do anything, you have to sleep with them or something. It's just a norm. This is what it is in Nigeria. And I don't think it's going to take our generation for this to change. It's probably going to take our kids' generation or even the next generation.
I don't even think it's gonna go away.
Because I don't see how this is going to clear.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna
This
go
is going to
away.
fade away.
You know, because what I wanted the both of us to, rule out here is it is not the fault of the wives that the men keep the side chick. That's what I wanted us to, agree upon here. Like most people say, it is the wife. She doesn't dress well. She doesn't look well. She doesn't smell good. She doesn't do that. Blah blah. She's dirty. That's why most men go out to keep side chicks. So now we have been able to, say that it is not the fault of the wife. The men just want to do it.
Please, it is not the fault of the women.
Exactly.
Please, it is not the fault of the women.
Yes.
It is not.
Because I've even seen
Sometimes it's not even the fault of the men, because there's a way these girls with pressure, these men, it's not engine oil flowing in them now. Not engine oil in their body, in their blood.
No, but they should
And
have
testosterone
self-control
is
too.
there, their body will move.
If you have your
I
wife,
tell you.
you should have
And
self-discipline.
some women, it's not just the money, it's just the power. You could have somebody like me, and they'll be like, oh, let's see how much this man, they're always posting stuff on social media, declaring their love. Let us see if that man truly loves her, and they just want to try and see if he will fall or not. You understand that kind of thing?
Yeah. And now another
Like
thing
I said earlier, some will see, the wife and kids are living so well. There must be money. They don't have to say the money is life.
yeah.
There must be money there. They want to come and collect their
That brings me to.
Say, she's just a very pretty lady and all that. They'll just say, money day. You know what she be?
Yeah.
Be like 20-something years old.
Yeah.
Money day, where. So it is what it is. This is just me keeping it real.
That brings me to something else I want us to look at on this show today. By the way, this is Jolie on Jolie TV. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. Support your girl to grow this channel. like the next thing I wanted us to discuss is, you know, I noticed that some of these side chick, they're even progressing. When I mean, as in, they look so good, they live so well, they have the latest of everything, even more than the wives of these sugar daddies.
You know what you need to buy house in America? You go buy house, you go take 30 years to pay for one house.
Exactly. I'm telling you.
Just buy it once, go tell you put you on my Range Rover on top. Say what God cannot do does not exist.
Small, the ones that they are slang. Small girl with a big God with a big God. Then you'll be wondering, what is this person doing? Because you can actually convert the actual amount of, you know, whatever they bought. If it's a car, you know how much it is.
Yeah,
these are millions and billions of money.
Car when we take car note, they take for America, and then go buy cash.
5 years, you are not done paying for it. It depends on the type of car. If you want a G-Wagon here, you must have a very good job.
Whenever I go to Nigeria, I show my American friends my neighbor's car. You know, I will be doing video on the island, showing them vehicles of all those service apartments.
Yeah.
I show them buildings and houses and cars, and I tell them, you see all these cars, all these SUVs you're seeing here, they are not car notes, they are cash. They are paid for cash. And it is good. You know, last week my friend was telling me something, telling me of some popular actresses that some men try to ask out. I'm not going to mention their name, okay?
Yeah.
These are top actresses that
even though I like Aproko.
Yes.
Even though I like Aproko, I would have said, tell my viewers.
They told one of this man. The lady, the actress told one of this man, say, what I want. Say, I don't want excitement, but what I want, you cannot give to me.
Wow.
Because what do they want? They want to travel first class, business class, outside the country.
Mm-hmm.
They want to buy a house, small girl with a mighty God.
Mm-hmm.
And Range Rover, G-Wagon. Okay?
Yeah.
I will not forget that this actress that came to act movie in my house then, when I was living in Lekki. And most of the cars she used for that production, the vehicles she used for that production, G-Wagon, Lexus SUV, Range Rover, and one other car, everything was her own vehicle.
Really?
I said, what did she do? Listen to her work apart from
I don't know. How much is Let me go ask. Do you buy home videos? Let me go ask you.
I don't see who they come by the thing when you say they sell. I don't want to talk what they sell, because if I talk what they sell, I don't feel what they talk about. You understand?
Yeah.
I let her, one person close to her, one time he said she gets one sugar daddy. Since that sugar daddy, they give her everything.
Wow.
Before you know, begin your business, they push for her house, so you don't move on for them. You know, one thing or the other. And if you need to know how fetish those people go just to do this thing, because it's not that easy now. Man, wait till you carry good for under there. One man will just buy you house and all that. You need to see
that's another thing. That's another thing. I feel sometimes it's not
they invoke
exactly.
To make this man buy the stuff for them.
Exactly. Because I don't see any reasonable man. I don't see any reasonable man who had worked so hard for his money to pull out such amount of money to buy just one girl, a G-Wagon or a Range Rover. You know, it's either a stolen money, you know, from the our big men in Nigeria, senators, and it's either it's a stolen money or it's a fraud money. You understand? Scam money for you to pull out that kind of amount to buy just a girl. And some of them, they have, flip of them, different girls. And they keep buying for each one. It's like a competition. Oh, you bought for this person. Buy for me. Buy for, And they keep bringing these monies out. It's man, when I look at it, it's like you're not working hard enough,
You just ignore them and be happy.
Yeah, it's like, but the thing is that it's the negative impact it has. Because one thing I try to discuss on some of my production is about negative impact or negative influence of some of these girls to the young youth, the youths growing, the ones coming out. They feel their hard work is not enough because someone is, each year or each month you are bringing out new stuff. Praise God, somebody has given me a house. It's like you're working hard, you are not seeing the result of your hard work, but not knowing that there is more to this small god with small girl
Yes,
with a
mighty
big
God.
exactly.
Let me say this. Even though I don't want to mention him, but actually this is a very popular one. Look at somebody like Chika Ike that wrote a book, How to Boss Up. Which reasonable person will read that book? When the whole world knows you were dating the networker,
Yeah.
you bought G-Wagon. Then next thing you wrote a book, you went to see how to boss up. So
And they automatically become a role model. And you know, they automatically become, once in Nigeria is a place for you to, it's a wrong place for you to pick a role model for me.
Yes.
I'm not saying in general, but it's a wrong place for you to, because look at now somebody like that is writing.
We don't just want to call names.
Yes, I actually don't want to call names because it's still allegedly, because I'm not there.
That claim to be billionaires.
Yeah.
Where did them blogs take their money?
Yeah.
Yeah. Popular bloggers that blogs become billionaires. Where did they take their money?
You know,
You
even though I don't like to, somebody said to me,
to celebrate wrongly.
Fancy, somebody said to me that, Julie, if you don't question my source of poverty, don't question my source of richness. So I have chosen not to question the source of, somebody's prosperity. But as a human being, you need to be wise. That's what the Bible says.
Yeah.
Be wise.
Sure.
Be wise. Choose right.
I find that my kids are out of that country, and your kids are not in that country too. And the country is that country where whatever you put into it, you get.
Yeah. Then another thing I wanted us to also look at it, because at the end of the day, when these men, when they date these girls, and one, the danger in it, and two, I've seen situations whereby these men, later they go back to poverty, or they lose all they have, and it's left for the wife to bear the consequences of their actions. What do you say about that?
That is when they will tell you for better, for worse. But the good thing now is this our generation of women, not my mother's generation. Okay?
Yeah.
Our generation of women are wiser and tougher. Because just like my mom, what my mom took in marriage, I don't think I can take 1/10 of it.
Yeah.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
My father, I lost my father last year, and I think my father would have still been alive today if he listened to his wife, if he loved his wife as much as he was supposed to.
Yeah.
So, like my mommy said, okay, they don't use him body, they don't use that finish. Now, me won't go bury dead body, me won't go more.
Yeah.
All right? Because my dad was also a victim of this psychic, even in his 70s, that he could not even do anything. They were just sucking his money, and he was happy. They were giving him pleasure. I'm going to tell you the truth. When I went to the village, they said, oh, your daddy lives so well, that these ladies will come, they'll be dancing for him, and he will be spraying their money. Meanwhile, his wife and kids were in America. You understand?
Yeah.
But even when he was very sick, there was nothing like, this man is sick, they should stop. No, they didn't stop. They were all trying to make out money they could milk from him. So at the end of the day, my mom will be traveling to Nigeria to Mon for 7 days. And where will the side chicks be?
That's the
trying to
thing.
keep it real.
That's the thing. That's the thing. When the problems comes, they leave it for the wives.
I'm talking about my 75. I'm not talking about this man who are in their 50s or 60s,
Yeah.
My dad died at the age of 75.
Wow.
I was a victim of the same thing. Sorry, I'm keeping it real.
I know, yeah, but it's just that sometimes it's so painful.
So you see, it has happened. My mom will have to leave her job, travel thousands of miles away, go to the village. Okay, with all everything going on in Nigeria right now, we will have to take security that will protect her for how many weeks she's going to be in the village to mourn her husband. That would not listen to her. All right.
Yeah,
and guess what? Where those side chicks are living their life right now. They've moved on to the next sugar.
Your mom is a good one. Your mom is a good woman, to be honest with you, because my thing is, do your thing, but be ready to pay for the cost. I know. Right? No, but no. If you have chosen to live your life that way, better be ready to bear the consequences by yourself, because I will not be there to pay for what I was not there when you were doing it. You understand what I mean? If you waste your money on the so-called side chick and you're broke, be ready to bear it yourself. if you waste your life, investing on side chick, I should not be the one to pay for it, because I've seen an incident. This happened 2 years ago. Fancy, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, this happened 2 years ago. This guy, he had his wife, good family, beautiful woman, beautiful children. Then he drove the children away and brought in a side chick. Then along the line, he became sick. They weren't living in Nigeria. He became sick.
Okay.
He became sick. So now the wife and the children, they are no more in the picture, and he became sick. Then the child chick brought him from wherever they were back to the village in Nigeria and dumped him there, because as of that time he had stroke. You understand? So she dropped him off there and left. So this man died a lonely man. And when he eventually died, they were now inviting the wife and the children, and they refused to come. The side chick did not come. The wife and children did not come. So at the end of the day, what is the benefit? You understand? What was the pleasure?
What I'm talking about, is that's almost like what I just told you right now, okay?
Yeah.
My dad refused to come live with us in the United States. I was in Nigeria. And all these side chicks were coming to cook for him, I'm not going to lie, until he fell sick. And they were just taking advantage of him and taking his money until we had to employ somebody there. And they didn't know who we were employed.
Oh, have I lost Fancy? Fancy, you still there? Oh, I've lost Fancy. Hello? Alright guys, this is Jolie on Jolie TV. I think Fancy is calling back. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to support your girl. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, thank you for calling back, Fancy.
It's okay.
Yeah. So as we're saying,
Okay.
yeah, as we're saying, we're talking about, the consequences of, keeping a side chick, and at the end of the day, when the trouble comes, or when push comes to town, the wife is left to take care of, of the problem created by the man. I will not. I don't know about you. I will not.
Okay.
I will not. Please, I will not. The best thing for them is, if you're keeping a side chick, you better tell them, be ready to take care of me at my old age. Because if you're good, if she was good to spend the money, she should be good, to live, to be to live for the better, for the worse, be there to share too when the suffering comes. That's what I believe. I don't know about you, Fancy.
I want to tell you something. You see, I have a father, husband, and brothers and friends. And what I've noticed about men, they think men are hard. But I'm going to tell you, men have fish brain. Do you agree with me? Men have fish brain.
With all due respect to our husbands.
No matter how much a man says he's hard, okay? I'm a tough guy, I'm a hard man. They crave to be loved. And because they are used to the wife's love, or probably maybe the women are not doing so much, I love you and this and that, and they're doing all those spicy stuff, they believe it is love. They don't know it is a fluctuation, lust.
Yeah, lust.
Or probably just a lazy hunger. Those guys are hungry, and they believe that is more of. So it's not maybe they don't know. It's not maybe they don't know this is not love, but it's just what they want at that time. They just want to live at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay? They don't want to live at the moment and just enjoy it. They don't care the consequences of what is going to happen. They know this may happen, or probably they don't see it coming, but they just want to enjoy. They don't want to enjoy that time. They don't want to have that fulfillment. Okay, this is going to last for 1 year. Let it be for 1 year. It's going to last for 2 years. Let it be for 2 years.
Well, what I was saying, I said, I will not be the one to take care of you if out of your own mistake, carrying side chick everywhere, and now you're sick and they're looking for your babysitter for you. I would not be the one to do that. But if you have been a good husband, why not? It's my duty. We agreed.
Definitely.
Yeah, like we agreed.
Yes, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. It is easier for you to say when you, but
my mom was in that shoes, and trust me, my mom was doing everything to keep my father alive when sickness came. Okay, my dad, I would say, was one of the best fathers in the whole world, but my dad was not a fantastic husband to my mom. He wasn't at all. From a scale of 1 to 10, I was with my daddy 4.
Wow. That's
Okay,
below average.
he didn't even score 5.
Oh.
From a scale of 1 to 10, in terms of being a dad, I would give my dad 9. When it comes to education, I give my daddy 15 or 20 over 10.
Wow.
Education, yes. Okay?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes I keep
So
asking
you can
myself.
see me rating my daddy 20 over 10 in education. But when it comes to her wife, I'm giving him 4 over 10. But still, when sickness came, my mom was still the hero.
Yeah.
Not even with his kids, my mom was still the one. Because my mom said he wants him to be alive because he worked so much and gave us everything. Gave us the best education he could afford.
See, Fancy, I've seen a situation here. We're here in the United States. Even though we have, you know, we talked before that it's not possible for, you know, side chick to survive here in America, but some still do, because I've seen a situation whereby,
yeah, there are some. There's
most
what we call escorts. There's what we call escort, not even side chick. Escorts are higher than side chick. You know what escorts are, right?
Yeah, I do. So
strictly business.
Most of
you go here with you, they can do with different men.
Yeah, most Nigerian men most Nigerian men who are already in the business of side chick back home, sometimes when they even move over here, they continue. So I think it's the same case with this guy I'm about to tell you about.
No, let's be truthful when it comes to Nigerian men, because I have here and I have friends too, my uncle's friends. Okay.
Yeah.
I have an uncle who told me categorically that he cannot do with outside chicks, that they are the ones sustaining him, keeping him alive.
Wow. And he has a wife.
And I am so angry. I was so angry, and I'm still angry. And I feel like telling his wife. He said they are the ones sustaining him. He cannot do without them. I told my uncle, I said,
Fancy, that reminds me, Fancy, I've been to a party or a wedding where the man was there with the wife and 2 of his side chicks. It was crazy. I'm telling you.
In America?
Yes, in America, and he kept moving, like, you know when the man is cheating, he doesn't sit in one place. He kept moving, you know, to check on if that one is on the other edge, he goes there, walk there, you know.
I'm sure you must be a Yoruba man.
Unfortunately, this is an Igbo man.
I'm serious.
Unfortunately, this is an Igbo man. I don't even want to say.
I'm not being.
I know. I understand what you mean.
But it is very, very, very common for Yoruba men to disrespect their wives with side chicks.
And no, I let me even go back to, because I remember when I came in newly into this country. I remember an Igbo lady telling me, she's married. She told me, she said, even here in America, you will see men and their wife and the wife's boyfriend or the man's girlfriend all seated in the same place in the same occasion, and they all know. So I think it's functional here too.
Let me tell you something. No, that is a different scenario. What you are saying now is a and they call it a polyamorous relationship. Okay, if it's open relationship, they all agree. Okay, we're gonna have multiple partners.
Oh wow.
That is understandable. Yeah, that is not cheating. Because the white people also do that. Yes. A husband and wife will say they want to spice up their relationship. The wife may fall in love with somebody else, and they bring. I watch all that on YouTube, Extreme Love.
Wow.
The wife will bring in the boyfriend, or the wife will realize, oh, I'm bisexual, and she's still in love with her husband, but she still wants to be a lesbian. So they bring in the third party, and the man also likes it because now he has 2 women. Okay, so the woman makes love to the woman, and the man also makes love to the other woman.
So now let's going back to this side chick issue, because I want us to also look at the situation of when it happened 2 months ago or a month ago with the MD of Super TV when he was killed by the side chick. You know?
Yes,
yes. Imagine the humiliation. Imagine the humiliation. You understand? Imagine. I don't know. You know, people were accusing the wife.
That woman will never recover from the humiliation.
I'm telling you, but people were trying to blame the wife. I was like,
how will you blame the wife? Because she's beautiful, she's busy, she's working and making money.
Yeah.
You decide to do something with her
because
life,
because the society once a man goes wrong, the society blames it on the wife.
Blames the woman. Yes, so that's what I'm telling you. Don't blame the woman.
Yeah, because
don't
they
blame
feel
the woman.
if you were getting.
A few years ago, there was a lawyer from Agbo that also died on top of a prostitute.
Yeah.
You remember that story?
Right,
and you also saw the beautiful wife. So when I see stories like this, I'll call my husband and say, God, I beg you, don't disgrace me. Don't disgrace me.
It's a side you don't want to put yourself in.
I'm serious. I'm telling you the truth.
I know, but
disgrace me.
It's something that you don't, as a woman, no, as a woman, a married woman, it's something you don't want to think about.
What I just put myself in the position.
Exactly.
It could be anybody.
Exactly.
It could be anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be me. It could be you. It could be anybody.
Man, I really don't want to put myself in that.
Don't disgrace me. Don't disgrace me.
Because I don't know how the humiliation is not here. To be honest with you, I don't even know how she's going to, like the wife of that MD she's going to raise her head high, and I don't know how she's going to do that.
You know, they're gonna mock her until the day she dies.
Not just mocking her, the torture,
any small thing,
the emotional torture.
Yes.
You know, the disgrace is going to live with her until the day she dies. You understand?
A woman that was peacefully living her life and making good money.
Exactly.
They brought negative attention to her.
Exactly.
Not because she gained an appointment or she scholarship or something. Not because a man decided to be stupid.
Yeah.
And live a reckless life.
Yeah. So, but now
to protect you.
I had wanted to bring in a girl. I spoke to a girl before the program, before I brought you in. She said she was once a side chick. I had wanted to bring her on, but I guess she thought it wise and was like she doesn't want to come out open. She wanted to speak on it a little bit, and she said to me that it was okay it was okay for her. She knew the man was married. You understand? She knew what she was doing, but it was okay. She said as long as it's okay by the man, it was okay for her.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. My friend told me something. My friend said she tried to introduce one of her friends to a guy, and the girl said, "Is he married?" She said no. She said she doesn't date single guys. She only date married men. She doesn't date married men
because they're out for the.
We have all the time in the world to come and play love, and what they need is the money.
Yeah, they're out for the money. They're out for the money. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And she said as long as he's spending the money on her, he provides all she needs, that she's okay by the relationship, you know. And I was like, okay, how long do you think this is gonna last? She said as long as she will enjoy it, as long as it will last. So I just feel like you said, some of them, they are very comfortable with being a side chick. They don't care. They don't right now. I feel they don't even care about what the society is going to say. You know, before when we were growing up, it's a word that you don't want to be addressed with. You understand?
Oh no, they are high class, babe.
Now it's like it's like, you know.
High class.
Exactly. Once you call somebody a side chick, you're like, oh, this is a high class.
high class, babe.
Modified prostitution. Yeah. So. All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it. Should we call it a day here? We have, spoke excessively on this topic. Firstly, what will be your last advice? What will it be? What will be your advice, to couples? Because now that this
Couples, anyway, I don't have advice for couples. I have advice for women.
okay,
My women.
fine,
Don't kill yourself. Do your best. Be happy.
yeah, do what
If
you
you
can.
cannot take it,
But I would rather say
divorce
to
and
women,
move to the next person that thing you want is out there. That thing everybody wants is out there. If a man will not respect you enough the way you want, it's okay to quit. It's okay to divorce, and it's okay for you to be happy.
no, you
It's
sound
my
like
life to live.
you sound very
Yeah, sure,
Americanized.
nothing. There's a man
Fancy,
out there for
fancy, you
that
sound
will
very
love you,
Americanized
respect you.
now.
Yeah, what do you say?
You sound very Americanized now.
Are you for real?
Yeah, you sound like quit and get you.
That I'm saying the truth, or you want me to sound like our grandmothers that we say, they don't come out to, and then you will do. You will do there.
No, I don't.
You will come
I
out to,
I'm
you
not.
You get mad at the cheat. Is that what you want me to say? Okay. I'm not gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna say. There's a man out there, dear women. If you know you cannot take it, if you can take it, if it's okay by you, good. Sit down there and keep mourning and crying. But if you cannot take it, trust me, there's a man out there that will make you happy.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a man there that will give you that dream. That will love you for who you are, that will respect you enough.
Yeah.
So if it's not okay by you, it's okay for you to quit and leave. For your own mental health, for the sake of your children,
I agree with you.
for you to be at your best, for you to live your best life. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Well, for me, I would say, as a woman,
I'm
if you have,
gonna tell you something right
Okay.
now. I have a very good friend. She's 40. She's 40. She's just 3 years older than I am, and she told me how her husband came to marry her in Nigeria at the age of 19. And this, she's a nerd. She's extremely intelligent. As I'm talking to you, she studied all the way to PhD level. You know what it is to study up to PhD level in this country, that if you're in school, they're giving you assignments every week, right?
yeah,
Joey?
yeah,
She studied all the way to PhD level, and she now went back to school again to study dentistry. Now she's a dentist. And guess what? She bought her $600,000 home cash she might call me today. $600,000 home last year. She had so many things, so many buildings, so many stocks, so many cryptos going on for her. And she knows there's a man out there that will love her. She said she's not even going to marry a Nigerian man anymore, a woman, that she's going to marry a white. And there are men that are ready to love her for who she is.
yeah.
Even richer men than her husband. Okay? And when she said she was divorced, so a Nigerian woman told her that was 3 weeks ago. No, our woman isn't divorced. I was like, what do you mean? Because of that, she cut away from Nigerian people. They don't believe you should divorce. They believe, oh, you came from Nigeria, you had nothing. Now you became somebody. You studied all the way, and it's okay. It is a Nigerian thing. And this man actually impregnated a Spanish woman, went to Nigeria, impregnated a side chick, bought her a house in VI. This side chick right now is 20 years old and is a Unilag, and has a baby. And the man was just timing the girl. This is a true life story. This is my very good friend. We both live in Sugarland, right here in Texas. We live in Sugarland, Texas together. The only difference is that she's way richer than I am.
Yeah.
Okay? So any married woman who wants to live, who believes she deserves respect, you don't just leave. You need to have a plan, you need to be ready. That's what she told me. She was ready. She didn't just leave. She went back to school, studied dentistry. She had a plan, then she left, took her 5 children with her. Exactly. She doesn't have a car, and she doesn't buy car on car notes. She buys everything cash, all SUVs, all brand new. She had a plan. She revenged. And she made herself a better person. She wasn't just bitter.
Yeah.
And then left the marriage.
That's the mistake women do. Stay there bitter, Stay there feeling pity for yourself.
And leave and without a plan. No, she went back to school, did everything she was supposed to do. Then she filed for divorce on the basis of adultery, and she was awarded a house. even their family home. Right now, the man is still living in that house. She went ahead to buy another house for 600,000 cash in Riverstone. Beautiful house.
Wow.
So any woman that is living, you should have a plan. You don't just live. You deserve to be loved.
Exactly.
When the society tell you, I know men men are polygamous in nature, they should be this. No. Don't accept it. You deserve to be loved and respected.
Because because
there is nothing. See, there is no feeling in this world that is greater than you love somebody and
the person
somebody
loves
loves
you.
you back in
Exactly.
return. It's
Exactly.
the greatest feelings in the world.
Exactly. And I feel when a man cheats on a woman is the height of disrespect. That's what I feel.
Yes,
The height
and
of
you know, I think Nigerian men think it is okay. Women should accept it, but they don't know the gravity of the destruction they have done to that marriage. The fact that the woman is still cooking and still having sex with you and still taking care of the children and still planning with you, it doesn't make it okay. It doesn't mean it's okay.
Yeah.
You're just making that woman, she's just existing, she's not living.
And second,
right.
and I know the fear of it is
And nobody deserves to live that way.
you can be on your own as a woman, and the man goes out and
Yes.
bring disease to you, and you
Yeah.
die. And you understand what I mean? You die out of the disease
Sure.
that was not even, that you did not contract by yourself, but brought home to you by your husband. And you could be on your own. That's the.
I have an auntie that died of AIDS.
Yeah.
That's her husband.
And some of these men, they are so wicked that they know that they have the disease.
This wicked man never said
Exactly.
HIV.
Exactly. And he'll be treating himself, secretly, and leave the woman to
die.
die.
But doing everything, going to church, and did not tell the woman. At last, two of them died and left 3 children behind.
Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. And some of these side chicks too, they are so diabolic that they even go as far as killing the wife and the children. So there's a whole lot of problems when you go and get yourself a side chick. Because sometimes I even wonder why these men do that, because they have very, very, when I mean the ones I know, their wives are extremely very beautiful. When I mean beautiful.
I see it as a norm. In Nigeria is a
and
norm.
I was like, what is this man looking for?
It's a norm. They see it as a norm. It makes them a hard man.
Oh, they want to do what others are doing.
Yes, and they want to threaten the woman, so the woman will be on her feet, like to compete for their love.
Thank God for America. The ones here will not, they don't care.
Yes.
The ones here don't care. Well, okay, you can do it, you can play the game. Of the good too. Exactly. So guys, yeah, of course.
That is why people like what's it called? You see people like Jennifer Lopez. You see the way she moves on very fast.
No, that one don't even use Jennifer for an example. If by my counting, I think she's married up to 7 times now. So please don't use Jenny.
Elizabeth Taylor married 7 times.
Oh my goodness.
And let me tell you that, let me tell you the truth. And when this woman died, they will say with gratitude to God for a life well spent. They live their lives to be full unapologetically.
Yeah.
And who tell you you're not going to make heaven? Huh? Really? So true. So we thank God for the US. We hope Nigeria gets there one day, but I know it is not this my generation because it is a man's world in Nigeria.
So I will, for me, I have an advice for the side chick. It's one thing for you to want to break a home. It's one thing for you to acquire everything you want in life, but don't forget that what goes around comes around. Because it will be your turn one day to be somebody's wife.
Let me tell you something. The happens is that those side chicks, when they become wives, they don't want their husband to cheat.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
That's the thing, because they will become wives one day. They will grow old, because at your old age. Because I've seen a lot of those girls that play the way they are youths. They are played away their youths. Now they're looking for husband at their 40s and their 50s. And you're looking for a God-fearing man that will be be your own and just it's not possible. We at one time and at a one point in time we will all pay for our sins. You understand? We will pay for what we have. You can't you can't escape it. You will have to pay for what you have done. So if you know you deserve, exactly, if you know you have been doing it, just wait for your turn, because it will get to your turn and you will grow old. When you grow old, exactly. And now there was a book I read in those days that the beautiful ones are not yet born. If you think you are so beautiful, the queen of the land right now, the beautiful ones are coming. When it gets to your turn, that your beauty will fade away, then the young ones will come and they will compete with you. So what goes around will comes around. So wait for your own nemesis. So please, there is no fast lane to success. There's always a baby step, and there's joy in acquiring your own stuff with dignity. You know what you acquire by yourself, yes, you're proud of. So if you're there and a man buys you stuff, deep down in your spirit, you know that the source of that, don't forget, because some of them are like the rich also cry. They are happy, they are showing it on social media. We are happy, they celebrate. But when they go back, when they are by themselves, they know what they did to get what they have. So they also cry, in their closet. They also want to, they know that at the end of the day, it's vanity upon vanity. So guys, this is where Jolie will call it a day. Until my next production, I want to say thank you so much, Fancy, for being with me today. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on this production. I hope you will give me your time some other time too, please. I hope to have you back on my production. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers, for bearing with this your girl. I know it has been a long time I dropped a video. Life is, like I used to say, it's always very busy. If you are married with children, life is always very busy. But I promise I'll get better. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to leave those your beautiful comments down there below. Let's discuss. Let's go back to the comment section and drop your own view. From me to you, like I used to say, adios. Adios, Fancy.
Adios.
All right.